Welcome everyone to another episode of Aaron's Aquatics. Today I'll be showing you my process in removing paint from an old aquarium, as well as how I add a new background using spray paint. If you want to start from the beginning where we broke down this tank by hitting it with vinegar and made it look amazing, click the card at the top right. Otherwise, let's get this started. Before we jump into this, all I had to pick up to complete this project was a paint scraper, which is really just a razor blade with a handle attachment, latex gloves, and of course some paint, which we will get to later in this video. For the first step of this project, let's set ourselves up to do as little cleanup as possible once we're done. Go ahead and set up some newspaper, trash bags, or whatever you have laying around directly under the tank to catch the falling paint. Once you're prepped and ready to go, begin using your paint scraper. I found that by holding the scraper at about a 45-degree angle, you get the best contact between the razor blade and the glass. This process will take some time depending on the size of your tank. However, your local hardware store may have larger or smaller paint scrapers for your purpose. For this particular tank, which is a 20-gallon, it's 24 long, 14 high, 14 wide, it took me around 20 minutes. Now, while you're scraping your paint, please be very careful around your silicone. The tank I'm working with is of a high quality build and doesn't have as much exposed silicone. However, in your typical big pet shop rimmed aquariums, it's much easier to cut into your silicone. Realistically, you don't have to scrape all the way to the edges of your tank, risking damage to the integrity of the aquarium. Once you turn it around, no one's gonna see it and it shouldn't bleed through your paint from the other side. Once you are done scraping your tank, take an opportunity to check on your handiwork. In my case, I used a styrofoam lid so I could easily see black paint against a white background. In doing so, I did find a few minor spots I missed, which I quickly touched up right there in my kitchen using a razor blade. Once you are finally done touching up any missed spots, take your tank back outside, wrap the edges in tape, and protect the glass on all sides with, again, some newspaper or trash bags. For the last part of this project, we are applying the first coat of paint using an aquarium-safe Rust-Oleum spray paint. To get the cleanest look to your background, evenly spray at about 12 to 14 inches away from the tank. Spray in long, even strokes with the goal to apply the same amount of paint across the entire surface. For second or third coats, just refer to your spray can for their recommendations. Now, I applied 2 coats for this project spread over 1-hour drying periods. Because I live in Texas, the temperatures are insanely high, making this an easy and quick job. And there you have it. Over the course of a single afternoon, most of which was done waiting, you can easily remove the paint from an old aquarium and add a bright, beautiful background to a future fresh or saltwater build. In my case, I decided to remove the black background in favor of a glossy white because I will be starting an Iwagumi landscape. The white colors will create a sense of depth and act almost as the sky against a mountain backdrop. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. If you are interested in seeing this particular tank take shape, please hit that subscribe and bell notification icon. My name is Aaron, this is Aaron's Aquatics, and I'll see you next time.